What made me want to be a VTuber? That is a huge question. And I'd love to answer that. Um, wow, it's a big one. So if you don't mind, yeah, I can answer that. You know what? Yeah, kick up your feet for a moment, and we'll have a little bit of a deeper talk on that, because I think this is something that a lot of you could learn a little bit of a lesson from. VTubing for me became something that allowed me to express myself in ways I never thought possible. And again, this is my first time doing it, but even before I started, when I started socializing with people on Twitter and hanging out in other people's streams, I kind of realized something. I realized that I have more of a voice than I was ever told. I realized that a lot of the people that judged me growing up because I was different, I was the nerd, I was the quiet kid because I was too shy about even wanting to talk. But as I started to realize I had a good voice for a lot of things, I wanted to start trying things out. And a lot of my friends have been supportive even before this, because I first found my voice. I first found my voice in tabletop RPGs because I would play a character. And by playing a character, I suddenly realized there were so many emotions. And as somebody who is neurodivergent, I struggle to understand a lot of emotions. But as I learned those from tabletop RPGs, I met a lot of friends. Some of those friends are here right now, and I love them so much. I love all of you. And eventually, I wanted to try other things. At first, Oh, follower Gomet. Oh, bless you. And Sika, thank you. You came at such a time. Bless your heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I guess I'm going to have to set a new goal. And goals are what's driving me right now. After tabletop, which I still do, I started to think of taking acting into some further streams, avenues. And you know what? I encountered more people that shunned my voice, that shunned me for who I was. I'm not going to say who these people are. I don't like painting targets on people. I like to forgive and move past. But I had people, when I first said I wanted to maybe try VTubing, that said, no, you have a bad voice, or no, your characters are weird, or you wouldn't do well. You're awkward. None of them said I was a bad person. I've always been reminded over and over again I'm a good person. I try to be. But for a couple of years in 2019, 2020, back when VTubing was just starting, I didn't do it. Because I listened to people who were telling me not to do it. And I shouldn't have. But, well, recently, as I started to feel a bit more lonely again, and I saw my other friends growing, maturing, and I was still left in a rut, well, I gave it another try. And in January and February, I made the decision. I did my research, a heckin' ton of it. I watched a lot of videos, I watched a lot of streamers, I went through a lot of folks on Twitter, and I just got cracking. And I will say, I did put a lot of money forward, but it's because I wanted to do it. Never let somebody stop you on your goals. Never let someone tell you you can't do something. If you really want to do something, you'll make it happen. For me, I worked extra hours to afford the stuff I did. I said, just like you said, Shalashroom, nuts to them and my real friends. Folks like, well, a lot of folks over here, like Helm-chan and Maple, they told me to do it. They cheered me along the way, and, well, here we are! And that's a bit of a tangent, but that's what got me into VTubing. And, I know, quite a little avenue that we took, but I'm happy to share that story, because I hope people can learn from it. I hope folks can realize, hey, you're going to have doubters, you're going to have people who don't know the real you, or even squash and put down your potential. And most of the time, those people, they're just unhappy, or they have things they want to say that aren't very pleasant. There's people like that out there. Hopefully they can live good lives, move on past it. Don't butt heads.